Hello, class. I wanted to make a few comments as we go forward into the next week and comment on your assignments that you did. I was pleased generally with those assignments. There were a few issues in interpreting statistics and so forth, and I've emailed back with some answers to questions that a few of you have asked about interpreting the tables correctly and so forth. You can always, if you have a particular question about how I evaluated your assignment, or you think you're unclear on something, feel free to check in with me and see if I can add some clarity over email with you. I did want to make just a few general comments. First of all, on the correlation analysis, several of you did compute correlations with the gender variable. And it's important to recognize that when you're doing a correlation, interval or ratio level variables are assumed when you do a Pearson correlation. And the gender variable, of course, is coded as a nominal level variable where the numbers have no numerical significance. They're functioning only as a label. And so it really wouldn't be appropriate to take that nominal level variable and run a correlation on it. I mean, you could do it. The computer does it. But it doesn't really have any interpretive meaning in terms of the numerical value of the correlation coefficient. So just be aware of that. Make sure when you compute a correlation, you are computing it on interval or ratio level variables where the numbers have numerical significance. There's also still, I was detecting some confusion. Some of you actually articulated this about what the inferential versus descriptive statistics, what's involved in that distinction. I'm going to provide a link from a research methods site that discusses inferential statistics, just so you can have another presentation of that and get clear in your head what's going on there. I would also note that there's no particular assignment this week, but in your discussion on the Starbucks problem that you're going to be doing, I would just highlight this. You're asked to do a gender analysis on a particular kind of coffee. Keep in mind you have two groups, males and females, and you're going to be thinking of some questions to ask on this survey, and then you're going to be comparing the two groups on their answers to those questions. So remember, two groups, that should clue you in on what kind of statistical test you might want to propose to do for that research that you're proposing for Starbucks. No discussion assignment this week, and then next week we're going to be going to some projects, social media projects, and I'll say more about that. But that's all for tonight, and look for this video link then. Well, I guess if you're watching this video, you found that video link. But look for the link to the inferential statistics discussion that hopefully should bring some clarity. Thanks a lot. I think things are going well. I'm very impressed with the quality of your work in general, and urge you to keep it up. So it's been very enjoyable to read what you're writing. Bye-bye.